Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our development process. In this video, we'll cover step 1 of creating an interceptor. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into a terminal window here. Move into our appropriate directory. And let's use the Angular CLI for generating the service. So ng generate service, services/auth interceptor. All right, so that's been generated. We can look into our services directory and see that there's an auth interceptor service.ts. Okay, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and implement the interceptor interface. All right, so that's in place. Now notice here we have an error on this class. Kind of just hover over it for a bit. And it says that it incorrectly implements the interface because a property is missing of intercept. All right, so that's the method that we have to implement for this given interface. So we just use the IDE to kind of help us out with that. And now I'll go ahead and add some of my coding here. I'll say return from this.handle access, and we pass in the request, comma, next. So I'll just use some of these IDE tips here. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the params for this handle access. I'll come back to this in a second. Just get this lined up just for a moment. And I'll set this up as private async, an async function here, or method. We pass in those parameter types here, request of HP request, next, HP handler, and this is going to return a promise. Alrighty, so this looks pretty good. I still have this error message up top regarding request. Oh yeah, simply have to just use the right parameter name. There we go, request. Easy fix. So now we have the basic stub in place for this one. So you can just use this as a checkpoint for your coding for now.